Social Security has confirmed a major update and the first of its kind for SSA. Robots, otherwise known as AI or artificial intelligence, and it's all highlighted right here in this article, which I will be popping up on the screen for in just a minute so you can see exactly what they're saying. And this was confirmed by the new acting commissioner, Frank Bisignano, as he's talking about right here in this interview, which I will bring to your attention. Now, when you see the statements out there that say something along the lines of the world is being taken over by robots or AI or the takeover of machines, it's pretty much true, okay? So we're seeing that across many different industries. We are seeing the massive implementation of AI, artificial intelligence, across many different areas. And yes, we are seeing it in Social Security now. So I want to break down exactly what the acting commissioner right here is saying, again, in this interview, what AI is going to be doing within Social Security, and what does this mean for you, your monthly benefits as a beneficiary, and is this something you need to be worried about? But I also want to give you a little heads up as far as what this is going to look like going forward as well. All right, so I'm going to pop this up. In fact, let's do it right now. Let's bring this up on the screen right here now, and you can read through it if you want, but I'm just going to go through and point out some of the key points within this article for you that I find to be a little bit interesting. Okay, Frank Bisignano, the new acting commissioner, was recently out in an interview, which, to be honest with you, he's been doing a lot of interviews recently. It's kind of nice, realistically, to hear what he's thinking, what he's saying, kind of where are they going, right? So it's actually really nice to see him out talking quite a bit. Anyway, another interview recently, and he was talking about the implementation of AI, artificial intelligence, into the phone systems within Social Security to be completed this year. Now, I find this to be fascinating. I didn't realize the numbers were this big, but as you can see here in this article, apparently Social Security receives about 400,000 calls a day. 400,000? Seriously? Anyway, apparently they do. That's a huge number. I never would have guessed that amount. I didn't realize it was that high. Anyway, according to the statistics here, in April, the average wait time was 68 minutes, so an hour and 8 minutes. That's not that bad considering before that, it was 112 minutes, which is nearly 2 hours. I think we all recognize we've called Social Security many times and we sit on hold for even longer than that. So that's just the average wait time, by the way. So anyway, I found that to be a little fascinating. So anyway, what they're going to be doing here this year is implementing AI, and along with the vision of the new acting commissioner, Frank Bisignano, is they do believe that they can make Social Security more efficient with this AI implementation and some of the other changes that they're thinking, okay? Now, when I say changes, no, I'm not talking about cutting your benefit. I'm not talking about kicking people off. That's not what I'm saying. And they're not talking about that either, okay? So I want to make that very clear. That's not what that's all about. However, what is this AI within the phone system? What's it going to look like? What's it going to sound like? What can we expect from this? All right, now, I just want you to be forewarned on this. Some of this AI that's out there is very, very good, as in it sounds very good. It can trick a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. You got to be a little careful with this kind of stuff because it is so real. It's like scary real, right? Okay, so here's what I would anticipate. When you call Social Security right now, it's like very clearly a robot voice, right? So like you hear the robot voice and it's like, this is obviously a computer. It's obviously not a real human that's talking to you at the moment for the initial, the questions, things like that. However, but when they implement this AI into the phone system, I would say, based on how sophisticated AI is getting and how real it is getting, it's going to be a very interactive system. Again, this is just my anticipation with my understanding of AI and my experience with AI so far, right? Which is, it's probably going to be a very interactive system. It's probably going to sound very human-like, okay? So that's kind of a bad thing, in my opinion. I mean, here's the thing. Use computers, use AI all you want, but make it very clear that it's like, hey, this is a computer talking, right? So kind of make that very obvious to the person that's calling Social Security so that they don't think that they're talking to a real human. That could be a problem, right? Anyway, likely going to be significantly more interactive than what we're currently seeing right now with the automated system that's obviously run by robots and computers, right? We know that. It's not going to change. Now, eventually, you'll still be able to talk to an agent within Social Security, but again, just like we're seeing now, there's still going to be wait times. But the whole idea behind this is to reduce the wait times, reduce the time in which somebody calls Social Security until they're connected with an agent. But just like a lot of these other big businesses, corporations, and anywhere else that's implementing AI right now, the whole goal is to basically use the AI to solve the problems before it gets to a human. That's kind of the whole purpose of the AI, is to let it do all the work so that a human is like the last stop on the list. If a human needs to take the call and do whatever it needs to be, at that point, that could be implemented. But the whole idea is really just to have AI do everything first, so you could call, have a conversation with AI, like have them do whatever you need them to do, and they're just doing it, right? In real time, super fast, instantly, and it's just making all the necessary changes or whatever it is that you need, questions answered in your specific situation. And then if for some reason AI can't figure it out, or they blow the whole deal and they can't figure out whatever it is that you need, then it could possibly be passed on to an agent where that individual could spend some time talking to you and understanding the situation. Make sense? Either way, it's going to be very interesting, in my opinion, to see how this plays out. I'm going to keep an eye on this to see when they actually implement this AI fully into the phone system. And when they do, I'm going to call it. I'm going to play around with it for a little while. Why? Because I want to know. I call Social Security every so often. I don't call them a ton, but a couple times per year, I do call Social Security. Just like some of us here in this community, I would guess most of us call Social Security probably at least once or twice a year, just for different reasons, right? Anyway, I just called Social Security maybe a month and a half ago, something like that. I called them there, and then I made a video because I was like, hey, they changed this, right? So I had a video of me literally calling Social Security after I literally just got off the phone with an agent. I called them, and we listened to the phone system and the new automated messages in a separate video. Anyway, we will see here how this whole thing shakes out, but I like the idea that this Frank Bisignano, the new commissioner, I'm not saying that I agree with him, not saying that I like him or dislike him. I'm just saying I really like that he is coming out and communicating. I'm going to say this. How many other acting commissioners have we seen out in the media doing interviews and talking? Like, we never saw the commissioners. I mean, every so often, a little bit here and there, but not a whole lot. In fact, this year alone, we've seen some of these other commissioners from previous days, the former commissioners, we've seen them more this year when they're not even on the job anymore than what we've seen when they were actually doing the job, right? You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, the good old MM. Yeah, you know who that is, right? Anyway, point being is that this is going to be very interesting. Either way, I'll continue to keep you posted on this. Just be aware if the phone system gets a little weird and sounds like, hey, I don't know if this is really Social Security, recognize they're going to be updating that and implementing this AI. By the end of the year here, they're going to have all this rolled out, apparently. That's just what they're saying, okay? It's going to be interesting, but this is where things are going. This is the new economy. This is the new world that we're living in. AI is going to be everywhere. If you haven't experienced it yet, oh, you will. It's only a matter of time. It's going to be taking over a lot of different areas across this country. Anyway, well, not even this country, just globally as well. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on all this. Otherwise, hey, if you're enrolled in Medicare, please utilize this free service right here. It's a team of trusted advisors right there with that phone number. By the way, that's your exclusive phone number for all of you right here in this community. Make sure to give them a call. They have access to over 20,000 plans, including supplement plans, Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage. For those of you that are turning 65 or if you're retiring and your initial enrollment into Medicare, by far your best resource. Please save yourself a huge headache, a ton of frustration and confusion. Make sure to call them. Bring your list of questions, by the way. When you call, write up your list of questions about Medicare. Bring it to them. They will have the answers for you. Very helpful, very knowledgeable, very professional, extremely kind, great group of people right here. Give them a call with all your Medicare needs. And again, they'll look through all the plans that they have available that they can find. They'll find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages and the best fit for you and your personal needs. We all need something different. That's why there's 20,000 plans across the country, because it gives optionality to people. That's a good thing. I know it sounds like, oh, that seems ridiculous. No, it's actually a good thing because it gives us optionality because we all need something very different. I need a different plan than you. You need a different plan than me. We all need different plans than each other, right? So anyway, you get the point. But anyway, They're looking through those plans so you can get the best coverages, and again, so you can see the doctors and providers you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the offices, the clinics you want to visit, the prescription needs if you have any at all, whatever it happens to be, and they're finding you the best coverages, and again, at the lowest price, and hopefully saving you a boatload of money, which, by the way, thousands of you here in this community have already called this number. Thousands. It's incredible. I've seen the numbers. Absolutely amazing. Thousands of you have called, a lot of you getting a lot better coverages, better plans, and the average person that's calling, saving $1,100 of savings. That's amazing. Average savings. Now, obviously, that's not guaranteed. Some save more, some save less, some save zero, to be fair with you. Some save nothing. But my point being is that a simple 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe 30-minute phone call, depending on your situation, could possibly save you a ton of money and get you way better coverages. Totally worth your time. Just call. Seriously, just call. Establish the communication and see what options they have for you. You never know what they may have for you that you don't even know about. That's the power of having somebody that's working in this field and helping thousands and thousands of you here in this community who knows what they're talking about, looking through your personal situation to see what's out there. Seriously. Anyway, write that phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do, and give them a call. Now, let me tell you a quick little pro tip. Annual enrollment is not that far away. Only a few months out until we're in annual enrollment. I know it sounds weird, like no way. Yeah, it's not that far away. Seriously. Call them now, establish that communication now, so that when annual enrollment rolls around, you're literally at the front of the line of 70 million seniors. You'll be front and center, right there, first person through the door for annual enrollment, and you've got 70 million seniors waiting behind you. How cool would that be at the front of the line? Seriously. And you don't even need to camp outside. You don't need to put a tent up outside the door. Nothing. You just call them. Seriously. Call. No sleeping outside for weeks on end to be at the front of the line. Literally just make that phone call right there to those advisors. They will work on your behalf to find you the best options. And they're helping seniors every single day right here in this community. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, join the other thousands of people. Give them a call, and they'll help you with your Medicare. And again, supplements, Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage, initial enrollment into Medicare, if you're turning 65 or if you're retiring, any of that, they've got it all. Otherwise, who do you know? Just think of 1, 2, or 3 people that you know, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your favorite cashier at the local grocery store or pharmacy, garbage man, recycling man, postal worker, anybody like that. Go ahead and share that as well. Again, so they can also get some assistance with their Medicare. Otherwise, if you're new here, if you have not done so, please consider subscribing, 100% free. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. If you have not done so, please consider sharing the video. Big share button right down below as well. Thanks again. Otherwise, check out the other nearly 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or popping up on your screen right now. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy, take care, have a good one, and catch you again later in the next video.